Hey YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
Raven is sick.
Yes, but she joined us tonight.
Yeah, I'm feeling better than last night, so yay me. So tonight, whatever it is for you, we are doing The Flash.
Season 4, Episode 4, Newsflash.
Yeah.
I didn't have to look! Yay!
Well, yeah. I thought it was a pretty good episode.
Yeah, I did too.
I don't know if I have anything to
bitch about?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there was anything I wanted to. Anyways, why don't you speak? What did you like? That weird phrase.
I don't know. I just liked the family side of, like, Barry, Iris, and Nora. Like,
Yeah.
I liked seeing all of the domestic side of, you know, their little family. And even though Nora has her reasons for why she's upset at Iris, like, it was still nice in the beginning. Like, she was trying really hard to make food, and,
Yeah.
like, it just, I don't know.
It's a lightning bolt.
Yeah. That's what I thought they were, but I was like, they don't look like that.
No.
But I figured that that's probably what she was trying to make. Because
I
one
thought
of
it was
them
like
did look a
moon.
little bit like that, but it wasn't, like, really good. So.
Yeah, I saw more of like a crescent shape, so I thought it was a moon.
Yeah, me too.
And you can't walk away from a pancake. Like, I mean, if you put it on the skillet or whatever you're using.
I mean, I know she's listening to music, and that's all well and good. It's nice to listen to music when you're cooking, but you gotta pay attention.
Well, you see, she was paying attention to the wrong things.
Yeah.
What happened was that when you cook a pancake, you can't leave it alone.
Yeah, you have to stay there.
You can't walk away from it. Otherwise it's going to burn.
Right.
I mean, it speaks volumes that she can F up toast. So, I don't think that if she even paid attention to the pancakes.
I honestly never really understood the whole toast thing, because our toaster, like, doesn't do that. When the toast is done, it pops up.
Well, yeah, it's the dial. Like,
with how far you have it down on the darkness?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She had it to incineration.
Okay. Because, like, that's never happened to me. I've never had burnt toast. So, I was just like, how does that happen?
Some people like their toast darker and more crispy than others, so they have it turned to a higher.
Yeah.
But I guess, I mean, really, she probably didn't even know how to work a toaster and just assumed that it should be all the way to the right, and she was wrong. The dial is meant to be somewhere towards the center.
Yes.
Ish.
Mm-hmm.
She probably had it all the way to the right.
But yeah, I mean, she tried.
Yeah.
And I love when she was like, I'll make you a banana, and he's like, I'll make you a banana.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, what? I was in the same position as Barry. I was like, I don't understand what you're... Okay.
It's like, just let her do it. She feels bad enough, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I like the fact that Barry, you know, was supporting Iris.
Yeah.
But I also think that Nora should be...
Nora has a right to feel that way.
Exactly. And, you know, just because she's young doesn't mean that she doesn't have, you know, her opinions and her feelings about it. And I mean, it's all well and good that, like, he's supporting her and supporting, you know, who she is and what she believes about their family and everything.
Right.
But, you know...
They don't know the circumstances.
They don't know. Yeah, they don't know the circumstances. Mm-hmm. They don't know why she did that.
Yeah.
And until they do, they're going to think that way.
Yeah.
And, you know Iris does feel bad about it.
But she made the choice anyways.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the belief that if something happened, I guess it's kind of a closed loop theory, where like if something happened, then that's how it always happened. Nora was always meant to travel through time and screw up that and everything. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't really make sense as to why.
I mean, the reason that I keep
in...
going back to is like maybe she was doing it because Barry was missing and Barry doesn't come back, and she doesn't want Nora. She doesn't want the same thing to happen to Nora, so she's keeping that from her.
Well, I think some of it has to do with the fact that like.
I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I kept thinking about.
In the future, Cicada was never caught.
Yeah.
And no one knows if he's even still alive. Like, being a non-superhero parent with a superhero child, you're gonna do what you can to, you know, keep the child safe.
Right.
And without having abilities to protect her, she did the right thing, if that's why she did it. Like, worrying if Cicada was going to come after your daughter.
Right.
Like, you can't protect her from that.
No, she can't.
So,
I mean, you know, in her eyes, she was doing the right thing.
mhm.
You know, and I mean, of course Nora's going to react that way. She, you know.
I think it should have been, it should have been Iris that told her.
Yeah, I agree. I think that, you know, I think it always hurts more, and it's always more painful when you find something like that out from somebody else and not from, you know,
And the person who should have
the person
told you.
who did it or who should have told you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can understand Nora's hurt with that when Iris's reaction was genuine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, she should have told her. If she's gonna protect her from it and keep that from her, she should have been the one to tell her when she was willing to let her know.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have had to find out in a different way.
Yeah. And I think
that's the thing that really bothered her.
well, that's what she said.
Yeah.
The one thing that kind of throws a wrench in my closed loop theory, though, is that Cicada was a different person originally, and then because she helped destroy the satellite, it changed who Cicada was.
Yeah.
So it definitely throws a wrench in my closed loop theory. It does, because closed loop is that the same things happen constantly. It's always going to be that way.
Yeah.
But
They always find ways to surprise us that we don't expect.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's probably going to be something about the future that we don't necessarily know.
Yeah.
So, I did like how Ralph and Sherlock, or however you say his name,
Sherlock.
we're trying to help find the stuff about Cicada.
Yeah.
And and obviously the reason he has the mask is because he works there.
Yeah, but I mean, he did make a point to Ralph that, like, you know, there's how many people using these exact masks.
Right.
Like, just because you figured out the reason that he had the mask means nothing. There's 14,000 people who wear the mask, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
You're gonna find... I'm sure more than one of them have lung problems, especially if they smoke.
Mm.
So, I'm sorry, but how many are you going to question that sound like a cicada?
Yeah.
Like, I don't...
Right. And then Barry playing baseball.
How can he be so uncoordinated?
Like, Iris can't cook and Barry can't play baseball. It works.
It does. But my question is that he's super coordinated
when
he's
it
the
counts,
Flash.
like Caitlin said.
But he can't catch a damn baseball.
I mean, Barry's always been awkward, though.
Yeah.
He's always been, like, that tall, lanky, awkward person.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even though he has super speed,
Uh-huh.
like, when he's not using it, he still is uncoordinated.
And he's super slow. He can't run worth crap. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So ironic.
But that's Spencer Young or whatever. She
was cute.
was,
Yeah.
but she kind of was, like, bothering me because of just the way she was going about everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I know she wants, like, the female hero to look good, and she
Uh-huh.
wants to, like, you know, have her be more famous and everything. But she doesn't need to do it that way.
Yeah. I think what she really, I mean, she wanted to make Excess, like, super famous so that she could have the scoop of the century when Excess kills the Flash.
Right.
Like, I think she was always kind of building towards that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. It was an interesting concept that she could hack someone's mind.
Yeah, and just, like, do that with her phone.
Yeah.
And, like, hit it, like, just...
No, she didn't hit her phone.
Not hit
She
it, but
just,
I mean...
like, threw the screen up
Yeah.
onto a different one.
Mm-hmm. I just didn't know what it was called. She was swiping it.
Yeah, she just threw the screen up there.
Yeah.
But the meet cute. That's what Spencer,
Yeah.
you know. She's like, I enjoyed this meet cute. Maybe we can have one again sometime.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So now it's got me questioning things because we don't know Nora's
We don't.
like preferences.
We don't.
And now I'm going, wait a minute. Like, you saw Barry, he was like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, it took him a minute. He's like, wait, is my daughter gay?
Yeah.
And then he was like, okay. And, I mean, like, that's really good. That's fine. I mean, you all know that that's fine with me. It is, we do.
Mm-hmm.
But I would rather know than
Oh,
have
yeah.
it be a question.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it was just kind of all of a sudden, oh, she's cute. And then they meet each other and she's like flirting with her. And you're like, what?
You're hot.
And you're like, what?
Right.
So is she gay? Is she not gay? Does she just think that she's cute?
Is
like,
she just starstruck?
is she, yeah, is she just a really big fan? Is she bisexual? Like, I don't know.
Right. Like, answer the question, please. I need this answer. But yeah, this episode was really good. It was probably I'm gonna say it's the most solid episode we've had since the season started. I mean, I know that's not saying much. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's only a couple episodes in.
It's episode 4.
Yeah, but compared to last season, this is progress.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I had a feeling that season 5 would be a lot better than season 4
Mhm.
because it's the 5th season.
Right.
And that's when they reach 100 episodes and everything. And just the concept of a lot of things going on in this season are a lot better, too. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, the fact
It was
that
a great episode.
it was, and I mean, Cicada at the end, like, with the crushing the pole.
Right, yeah, I forgot about that. Like, he seemed surprised by it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that's a new ability for him. it probably stems from what happened last week when Nora shot him with lightning.
Yep.
And
has it only been a week?
Yeah, that was last week. Yep, last week. Last week's episode was the death of Vibe.
And that's still affecting him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it hasn't healed at all.
And Cisco wasn't in this episode.
No, he's with his mom. They stated that he was on vacation with his mom healing. And Shroop was like, well, that little wimpy kid, like, I'm gonna have a talking with him. He's pussing out. That's basically what he said. So,
it was weird not to have him in the episode.
It was.
Because he's always in it, and he always adds some humor and pop culture reference to the episode, so.
Yeah. But the injury did look like it was getting worse.
Yeah.
On Cicada, like,
and I mean,
it was more black. Than
yeah,
it was.
and it's still infecting him, and it's causing him pain.
It still had like little orange radiation,
mm-hmm.
but it's more so black, and it looks like it's.
Is it just generated in that area right now?
Yeah, but it looks like it's like growing.
Yeah.
And I think that eventually it will overtake him and probably kill him. But it's right now is changing his genetic makeup because he was never, his body was never actually introduced to, like, the Speed Force.
Right.
He was not meant to have anything to do with the Speed Force. And it's interesting because he got his abilities from a satellite that crashed because dark matter and dagger, the lightning shaped dagger, was actually probably a piece of the satellite itself.
Probably.
Which is why he's able to control it. I think that all the power comes from the dagger, but the dagger itself, like, it does, like, I think the dagger has all the power.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Anything else?
I mean, this episode mainly focused on Nora and the family side of it with Barry and Iris and her, and so there wasn't a whole lot of other things with the other characters really going on. But I did like how Iris stepped up and she, like, you know, found all those scans with the Dr. Jones, and she, I don't know, I like that she's really kind of getting involved, and then she went and, you know, stopped Nora from hurting Barry and everything, and took charge, and I don't know, I just liked seeing that side of her.
Yeah.
I like that she has a little more involvement.
So yeah, guys, I'll be feeling better next week. So I'll be like, that's the worst pause moment ever. The screen paused on my face and I look like that. That's what it looked like, guys. Like, no lie, it was weird. But, I probably be back to feeling a lot better next week. I'm sorry I'm not as energetic as I usually am and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna stop looking at me now and just look at the camera bit, the little light, because I don't know. Yeah, so that's.
Yeah, I mean, I really have anything else to say. I mean, it was a great episode, but I just don't know what else to talk about.
There wasn't much more substance to it. I
Yeah.
don't think. It was a very easy show tonight.
It was. Yeah, you're like...
You do. I looked damn good in that freeze. Ain't gonna lie. But I think that they're saving, like, the big budget episodes for probably after the winter finale.
Yeah.
So that they're able to spend all their, first half money on, like, the money that they have set aside for the first half of the show on their 100th episode in the crossover.
Oh.
And then the rest.
Because I'm not sure which number episode the 100th will be.
8.
8?
And 9 is the crossover.
Okay. Alright. So we have 4 more episodes till the 100th. So is the crossover going to be at the end of November or December?
I don't know, whenever it's usually.
Okay. Because usually they have an episode after the crossover, and that's what ends the show for this season.
Yeah, but like I said in the previous episode when we've gone over this.
I know.
That because of the 100th episode, they did one with the crossover.
Right.
So they made all the shows bump it an episode.
Yeah.
So that they could have their 100th episode as their 100th episode, not a crossover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the crossover is going to air on December 9th.
Yeah. It's episode 9. So episode 8 is the 100th episode. So yeah.
Wait, it says Sunday 12/9.
Well,
this is the first part is with Arrow and Supergirl.
Yeah, that's why. This is 12/9.
Anyway. It doesn't give a name for the 100th one. It just says to be announced. Oh, come on, you thankful.
Well, the to be announced is probably because it might give it away.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, I'm just saying it doesn't have one yet.
Yeah. So anyways, yes, thank you guys for watching.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And
hopefully this review or video doesn't give me any trouble and I can upload it because it's shorter than most. So let's see if it works.
Yeah. I guess until next time, keep believing in the impossible.